Right, we've got Marc White with us after a 3-2 loss at Eastbourne Borough. Good 15-20 minutes, I feel, and then I don't know what happened. We sort of fell away.
Fall away, mate. We're just really fucking stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like that is just, we set up a brilliant formation. We had a complete game plan, and at 2-0, it was like we are chasing the game. 2-0, like we had probably our best start to a game I can remember.
Yes. In
an unfamiliar shape. We were sticking to the game plan perfectly. Eastbourne looked completely out of sorts, shell-shocked. I think in the first half an hour, guys, it wouldn't be on the stats that the entries into the box, we must have put about a dozen balls in from Nick Weider's side alone.
Yeah.
The shape was great, the pattern was good, but I was disappointed with the shape of the team. We had a game plan and we got out of shape at 2-0. You should never get out of shape at 2-0. You might be out of shape if you're losing 2-0 because you're chasing the game, but 2-0 you just keep your shape. We lost our discipline a little bit in midfield, and I'm disappointed about that, guys. Do you know what I mean? And in the end, I'll credit Eastbourne, credit all their fans. They've all turned out, over 1,000 on a cold evening. They've had the sort of comeback win, and that's a big blow. I'm not happy tonight. I've been pretty relatively easy going with the boys, but I'm not happy tonight because, I spoke to Jimmy before the game at half time, making sure Curry doesn't get past him. He gets past him for the second goal. Bobby goes on, loses the ball within 3-4 minutes. They score, and I just felt like, the fact of the matter is, and I'll be honest with them as well, there's a reason that the likes of Fuller, Pryor, Briggs, Fogden, there's a reason these boys play. And, when these other boys get an opportunity to play in this team, they've got to show that actually they can step up. And we've got to be able to trust boys that come in the side that step up. Alfie was abysmal. I think hard to think of a worse game he's had this season. Right. Nothing stuck.
No, say that.
But Alfie's been brilliant for us this year.
Yeah.
He's been brilliant for us this year, and hopefully, that'll be a little bit of a blip for Alfie. And to be fair, it probably threw him a little bit playing in goal Saturday, then being back out on pitch a bit. But Alfie was nowhere near the standard we needed, and I just thought we had some average performances, and it's if you're 2-0 up and you lose the game, in any walk of life, you're going to be really pissed off all week.
I think all the goals could have been cancelled out. All the goals could have been stopped. Even the great strike, because no one put no pressure on the ball, couldn't they? Every goal I think we gave them.
The difference, Isaac and Nicky between them. Isaac put his hand up, said, "Look, I told Nicky to go to that bloke," and then Isaac didn't press the bloke that shot. I mean, listen, it's a finish to win any game, right? But they've let him get a shot off. But it wasn't even that. We was just dirty in our play. The ball retention's unbelievable for the first half an hour and most of the first half. To be honest with you, I thought most of the first half, I know we were disappointed to win 2-1, but most of the first half I thought we was on the ball, we was dangerous, and the ball retention was ours. But then, Jimmy simply lets the boy Curry get past him. Bosch, 2-2, away from home, young side, tails up, at that point.
So that my commentary, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it works, isn't it? So the boys have, they all love playing at the club, mate. But there's a long way to go. 9 games, there's a long way to go, and we've just got to lick our wounds on this one and go again. It's 3 points. No one's going to give them back. But it was a really, it's a game we threw away, totally threw away.
And we just got to learn as a team, haven't we? We've got to learn as a team what we did wrong today. And we mustn't have
Well, it's just we were organised. We were so organised. We knew we were just going to give it to one of their centre halves. We were just going to let him chuck it long. Done it perfectly. When he tried to play short, because we were man for man behind that, we nicked it. We got back on the ball. The game plan was perfect. And the boys come away from the game plan got too excited. Basically, I thought we'd done the same at Dartford in that 3-2. Got too excited. You know, there's no reason a team that keeps the ball as well as us all of a sudden can't get in the ball. You know, it's just you know, they stepped away from the pattern. We're missing leaders.
Yeah.
To be frank, Jordan Cheadle's done brilliant for us. But, you know, Kennedy's played, he's been getting the nod because he's more of a leader than we ain't got. You know, we've got minimal leaders. You tell me one leader we've got on the pitch. We ain't got, you know, with all respect to the boys,
No,
there ain't a leader.
No, there isn't. There isn't.
You know, there's no Fuller, there's no Pryor, there's like, you know, there's no Luke Moore.
No.
Like, you know, like we need to bring in boys that are going to give us better leadership, because they might not be maybe have the fitness or the quality as the next person necessarily, although the boys I've mentioned do. But what they will do is get us organised and tell, you know, it's that experience. Yeah. We are playing like a team at the moment that we're really committed to everything we do. We were brilliant Saturday to win that game, but we're not, you know, playing with enough nous, mate. Yeah. 2-0 up. Put your foot in it, mate. Just control the game.
Exactly.
Well, Callum Kennedy's trying to do overlaps like he's at the Olympics in 100 metres, right? And listen, nothing wrong with that, but you know, like, I'd rather him preserve his energy. You know, the first goal, ball comes to Callum. He's got all the time in the world. No one tells him. Heads it away, bang, goal comes from that, goes straight to their bloke, and then the goal comes from that, you know. And that's what I mean about the leadership bit. Like, I feel like even the talk and the communication is very basic. So, listen, look, I'm not bemoaning our luck, I'm saying it as it is, guys, right? We are missing leaders in our side, players we need to get back in the team.
I said that on the commentary when we went 2-2. There was no one really talking to players, managing the game on the pitch. In my opinion.
No, exactly. Listen, the game is going to go. The league is going to go to the wire. To be frank, with 9 games to go, you could end up 5th. You could. You could.
Another thing that I find, when we clear the ball, we don't seem to clear the ball far enough sometimes, and it comes back so quick.
I just think it's because it's not our game plan, is it?
That's the trouble.
Because it's not our game plan. They don't really. Other teams, because they do it week in, week out, they think, right, I'm going to beat that bloke, you know, put it behind him, whatever. But listen, Predator Respawn.
Oh yeah.
They're good guys. I mean, fuck me, they won every decision, like on another level. You know what I mean? But listen, that's how they are, and I credit them because they're passionate about what they do, and their players perform for them, and they finish the game stronger. They finished the game more disciplined, more organised, and they've done a job. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough, mate. We'll move on, and then we'll go to Saturday. See you
Saturday, mate. See you Saturday, mate.
All the best.